stop me, I'm all the way up.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Hello, welcome to the stage, Nicole Pasquale.
You know what? I was gonna go to like fuck Trump, but fuck it, no. Hey, you guys. We are now living in a dark time. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? Isn't that funny when people are like asking you how you're doing? And you're kind of like, even if you just got a raise, even if like, you know, your partner gave you like the best orgasm last night and like fed you and whatever, like, you're just like, oh, you want to be like, I'm doing great, but you're kind of like, oh, I'm doing great, but everything around me is crazy, and when I talk about Standing Rock, I cry, you know. That's where we're at. And to be honest, this show, I've probably put more thought into this Woke as Fuck show, more than the last few, because when I talk about, this show is about talking about social issues. I invite artists to come talk about social issues, and that's what woke means, to be aware of the social issues that are going on in your community. But I was worried because the past week when I talk about these issues, I get really worked up and I cry in front of my boyfriend, my therapist, people on the bus, everyone. And I get really angry when I'm also even just discussing it with my friends. And that's all right, because these are really upsetting times for some of us, maybe for all of us, no matter what political side you're on. So I kind of would like to invite someone to help tell me when I need to chill and when I need to do something for myself. And one of the best things I can do for myself is listen to a song I like and dance to it, like the classic early 90s song by Taylor Dayne called Tell It to My Heart. Yeah, that's right. She's a gay icon and she has very crimpy hair. You'll see later. Anywho, so if I can get an audience volunteer who I'm just going to talk about stuff that I want to talk about, but when you think my heart rate is going up, when you think I need to chill, when you just want me to dance, you will yell dance, and I will do it. And if you do that, you get a beer. And also you get to help me out. So would anyone like to do that?
Yeah!
Oh, I'm going to go for this guy right in the front because he's easy to see.
Yeah.
Get up here.
Yeah!
If you can enjoy your beer right now. How about you grab that mic?
All right.
You come up on stage. What's your name?
Johnny.
Hi, John. Wait, do we know each other?
I met you once.
Yeah, okay, hey. Johnny or John?
Johnny.
Okay, hey, I'm Nicole. Wait, we just met each other, right? On Sunday? Yeah, I remember. He was at the Diversity Jam. You guys should all come if you do improv. Even if you don't, you should still come. All right, so you heard how this works. I'm just going to talk about shit that's going on. When you feel it's right, you're going to say dance. Mike, you're going to give me a second so I can put the mic down, and then I'm going to start to dance. Okay? And by the way, I should say that this is choreography that I did at a show a while ago. It's going to be a little loose. All right? A little loose, and I actually hit myself in the face with my necklace just trying it a minute ago. So it's that kind of thing. All right, you cool? All right, so I'm going to talk about, there's so much to talk about. I'm going to start with actually the most important thing that I really want everyone who is opposing this new executive branch to understand from me. That we all need to unify, all right? There's a lot of issues, and I'm probably gonna get angry about them in a second. There's a lot of issues, I saw it at the Women's March, there's a lot of issues with white feminism, there's a lot of issues with people not being sensitive to other issues that are outside of their group. There is, I think that these issues are important. I think about the casting of Asian Americans in like a show that's gonna make fun of mail order brides. Important, but that's old news. But like, I find all these issues important. But for right now, we gotta big fucking one, and we just need to take care of target number one, which I'm sorry that you oppose this, but we have to figure out how to impeach this president, which, I'm sorry, I mean, again, like, you know, if you want to be like, give him a chance, just, I don't agree with it. Dance!
I think we need to dance here.
Thank you!
Come on. Put your hands together.
I started off strong with telling us to impeach the president. I'm gonna get killed later on, I know it. Okay, so we have, all right, I haven't checked the news in like, to be honest, about 6-ish hours when I stopped listening to NPR. So from what I know that we are one vote away from getting Betsy DeVos out of there. Wait, update me. Has anything changed in that? Okay. All right. You guys, if you want to see some good C-SPAN television, watch what happened about a week and a half ago when she was getting drilled by everyone, rightfully so, because they were like, you don't have experience with this. You're going to be in charge of all the public schools and you have never been to one. Your children have never been to one. You are like about these vouchers, which, okay, these vouchers, if we actually do these vouchers, they are not going to be enough money for poor kids or lower middle class kids like myself to go to these schools. Right? They are only, I mean, what, I can't remember the exact number on these vouchers, but like, let's say they're $5,000, right? I think that's what our like, I'm really being presumptuous. I think that's what our federal government can afford to give people private school vouchers. Private schools don't cost $5,000 a year?
No.
No! No! They don't!
Dance.
No, they
Dance.
little bit. Oh, okay. So this is where I get a little hypocritical because I just said that we should not be focusing on the small issues and we need to focus on get rid of this like crazy, irrational, emotionally like dumb president who like I'm fine with disagreeing with someone's views, but I'm not fine with like worrying whether our president has like the actual like mental stability to handle the position. Okay, but here's what's up. I am a little tired of people being scared, especially Democrats, of being scared of the word socialism. Woo. Thank you. I get it, right? Some countries have done it, and we've been like, we don't like that. No. But I'm a little you say that kind of shit, and when I say that I have socialist views, some of my friends are like, no, I'm a Democrat. But then I see you, all of you, posting those box videos of how you want fathers of children to have 1-year paternity leave. Yeah. That's socialism views, you guys. That's what I'm talking about. So if you want your free college, or you want to have 2 months of paid vacation by some Norwegian country, I hate to break it to you, but you like it socialism, okay? I'm sorry. Thank you. I mean, I'm not saying that we should become a socialist country. I'm saying that we could take what we like and maybe think about them and bring them in and not be like, Bernie, you crazy, because he's calling, I mean, like, he's a little kooky, but he's lovable to me. But yeah, I'm kind of being nice now.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good? Do you want to, hey, how about you? Do you want to dance with me?
I'd love to.
Okay, yes. All right, we'll do one more dance.
Do you choreography?
You want to follow behind me? Really?
Yeah.
But if he messes up, it's cool.
Yeah.